Hey, good morning everyone. It's time to do some yoga again. My schedules are Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. So please join if you are able to. If you're not able to, I do upload these videos to my YouTube channel afterwards, and which I will include the link in the comments once I have them uploaded. This is a Vinyasa style of yoga, which just means that it's a core strengthener style that involves a flow, which we will go over. So please just do whatever you're able to. If something doesn't work for you, and if you know modification, you're welcome to do that. However, if you don't know modification, then you can feel free to take a child's pose, or take a savasana, or just come out of the pose, whichever works best for you. To start off in a child's pose, please place your forehead on the mat, bring the hips back towards your heels, arms out in front of you, palms face down, or back behind you, palms face up. And if you chose arms out in front of you, bend the elbows so that your forearms rest on the mat. If you like, you can close your eyes, massage your forehead on the mat, maybe you move your hips a little side to side. As you try to wake up the body, but come into your own place of stillness. I encourage you to breathe in whatever way works best for you. Maybe that's a sigh, like a ha. Maybe hum, like hum. Or take a Just take a moment to arrive here on your mat. If you'd like to, you can notice the sounds going on around you. And instead of trying to exclude them from the meditation, maybe try to include them instead. If you'd like, you can set an intention for your practice, but that's just an option. Wherever you're at with the breath, exhale all your air out. Deep inhale through the nose. Hum like Inhale to slowly crawl your fingers forward towards the front of your mat, so much so that the elbows, forearms, and wrists lift up off the mat. If you like, tent up onto the fingertips. Exhale, reach forward, press the hips back. Inhale. Press one palm into your mat, then the other. Push yourself up onto all fours for tabletop position. Knees in line with hips. You can step the knees in or out if you need to. Shoulders over wrists. Spread the fingertips wide. Gaze at the front of the mat. Inhale. Push the mat away. Look up to the ceiling. Drop the belly down. Lift the hips up so there's a big arch in the back. Cow pose. Exhale. Tuck your chin in. Stretch around the spine for cat. On your own time, take some more cat-cow tilts. If you like, close your eyes or keep them open. You can rotate your wrists any way that works for you. Maybe it's fingertips face forward, or fingertips face the side, or maybe fingertips face you. Maybe you move your head side to side, you can move your hips a little, or you can stick with the inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhale, neutral tabletop position. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, shift the weight into right knee. Right arm up to the ceiling. If next allowing, look up towards your top hand. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the right arm through the body, bend your left elbow at a 90-degree angle. If you like, crawl your fingers towards the right corner of the mat, or maybe you drop the top arm down the back, reach for the inside of the right thigh. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, gentle twist to the ceiling. Exhale, sigh. Inhale. Press one palm into the mat, then the other. Push yourself up onto all fours, tabletop position. Exhale, push your mat away. Inhale, right hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand back down. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow tilts. Inhale, back to tabletop position. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the left arm through the body, bend the right elbow at a 90-degree angle. Same option to stay here, or crawl your fingers towards the left corner of the mat, or drop the top arm down your back, reach for the inside of the right thigh. Exhale, press the air out. Inhale, twist up to the ceiling. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, press one palm into the mat, then the other. Push yourself back up onto all fours. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow tilts. Inhale to tabletop position. Exhale, tuck your toes into the mat. Lift the hips up high, upside down, V shape for downward facing dog. Your first down dog's anything but still. You can pedal the feet. Maybe you bend and straighten both legs at the same time. You can take some hops. Just move in a way that feels authentic to you as you wake up the body. And find a place of stillness. Hands about shoulder width distance apart. Spread the fingertips wide. Look back between your feet. Feet about hips width distance apart. For most people, that's enough space to fit your head in between there. Take a nice deep bend in the knees. Keep the bend as you lift the hips up to the ceiling. Exhale from here. Try to straighten the legs as best as you can. Maybe one day the heels come down to the mat. It's okay if legs are not perfectly straight. Keep the head heavy. Maybe rotate your armpits in towards your ears. Feel the energy move up through the spine. Exhale all your air out. Deep inhale. Sigh. Inhale, right leg up. Flex your toes in towards your face. Go for a long leg. Point the toes. Lift the leg up high. Exhale, bend the right knee. Stack the right hip on top of the left. You can rotate your ankle or knee. Maybe bend and straighten the leg. Just wake up the right side of the body. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, place the foot on the mat. Inhale, left leg up. Flex your toes. Go for a long leg. Then point the toes. Lift the leg up high. Exhale, bend the knee. Stack left hip on top of right. Same option. You can rotate the ankle or knee. Maybe bend and straighten the leg. Just wake up the left side of the body. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, place the foot on the mat. Bend your knees, slowly walk the feet up to meet your hands. Take an exhale, hang heavy in a forward fold. Weight forward in the balls of the feet, heels stay on the mat. Take two fists
and plant them nice and snug between the inner arches of the feet. That's about hips width distance apart for most people. Rock the weight slightly forward, but keep the heels on the mat. Knees can be bent a little bit for this first one. Arms hang heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows, sway side to side, or you can interlace the fingers at the nape of your neck. Maybe wrap your arms behind the calves or the thighs, anywhere but the knees, and reach for the elbows. Let the head be heavy. And inhale up, half lift. Palms come to shins or thighs, anywhere but the knees. Weight stays forward in the balls of the feet. Belly up and in. Bring the shoulders away from your face. Squeeze them together behind you. Gaze at the front of the mat. Feel for a long spine. Exhale, release into forward fold. From forward fold, take a deep bend in your knees and press the stomach up against the thighs. You can grab and use whichever grip works best for you. Maybe it's elbows or fingers interlaced at the nape of the neck. Or wrap your arms behind the legs, reach opposite elbows. Keep the head heavy, and from here, in your forward fold, try to lift your hips up to the ceiling. Maybe start to straighten the legs. Exhale, release. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. From forward fold, inhale, rise up for mountain pose. As slow as possible.
And once you arrive standing in the mountain pose, inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, keep the shoulders down, biceps by the ears, palms face one another, spread the fingertips wide. Then tilt your pelvis down, belly up and in, feel for a long spine. Tent up high onto tippy toes, notice the engagement of your legs. Keep that engagement, lower your heels down to the mat. Feel for the length of the spine, imagine you're growing from the base all the way up. If you like, close your eyes for a moment. Maybe keep eyes open. Choice is yours. Then inhale, look up, reach up, take a back bend. Exhale, hang heavy, forward fold.
Inhale, rise up, mountain pose.
When you can't take in any more air, exhale, forward fold.
Third time, inhale, rise up, mountain pose.
When it's time to exhale, it's time to release.
Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release into forward fold. From your forward fold, plant your palms, step your feet back to upward push-up plank position. If you need to, lower down to the knees. Hips and thighs parallel to the mat. Shoulders over wrists, fingers spread nice and wide. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lead with the chest, lower halfway down. Make a shelf for your ribs with the triceps, so your ribs rest on the tricep muscles. Inhale, untuck the toes. Elbows straight, shoulders come down the back for upward facing dog. Keep the gaze forward or up between the eyebrows. It's hands and tops of feet only on the mat. Then exhale, hips up high, down dog. That's called a flow, and that tends to happen a lot in Vinyasa practices. Exhale all the air out. Deep inhale. Sigh like ha. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee towards nose. Silently step the foot between the hands. Pivot your back heel down. Back heel at roughly a 45-degree angle. Squeeze the back leg nice and strong. Check to see if the right knee is in line with the ankle. You can toe heel the right foot out to the right if needed. Maybe tent up on the fingertips and move right hip back, left hip forward.
Inhale, slowly rise up. Warrior One, right side. Feel for mountain pose from the waist up. Then exhale, place the hands on the hips. Move right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale. Both biceps back up by the ears, palms face one another. Keep the belly up and in, nice strong core. If you like to challenge yourself, close your eyes, see what happens. Otherwise, keep a soft gaze at something that's not moving. Then exhale, open up, Warrior Two pose, right arm forward, left arm back, hips face the side wall. Back foot at a 90-degree angle, squeeze the back leg nice and strong. Take as wide of a stance as you can to sit into the lunge. Right knee in line with the right ankle. Push the right knee back slightly so that you can see the toes. Then gaze over left shoulder. Back over right. You want to think 2 arms in one line. Feel the strength coming from the soles of the feet all the way up. Maybe close your eyes. Reach the arms further apart. Exhale, release your hands to the mat, step the foot back, take yourself through a flow. From down dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose, silently step the foot between the hands. Back heel down, inhale, rise up for Warrior One. Left side. Back foot at a 90-degree angle. Check the alignment of left knee and ankle. If you like, toe heel left foot out to the left. Exhale, place the hands on the hips. Move left hip back, this time right hip forward. Then inhale, biceps back up by the ears, palms face one another. Belly up and in, keep the core strong. Maybe close your eyes or keep a soft gaze at something still. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Open up, Warrior Two pose, left side. Back foot at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze the back leg nice and strong. Check the alignment of left knee and ankle. You can adjust the stance if needed. Look back over right shoulder, then back over left. Check to see if 2 arms are in one line. If you need to, squeeze your tricep muscles more. Reach further apart. This will make the arms lighter. Maybe close the eyes. Feel the strength of the pose. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat, step the foot back, take yourself through a flow. Once you're in down dog, exhale the air out. Big inhale. Sigh like ha. Inhale, bend the knees and slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. Take an exhale. Let your upper body be heavy and forward fold. Inhale, up half lift. Then exhale, forward fold. From forward fold, separate your feet hips width distance apart. Weight back in the heels, but toes stay on the mat. Inhale, hips low.
Upper body.
If you like to, you can look down at the toes, and if you can't see them, move knees and hips back more. Belly up and in, upper body back. Tilt your pelvis down so that there's not too much going on in low back. Find a place that's challenging where you can keep the breath. You can close the eyes or keep them open. Choice is yours. And just observe the thoughts. If you need to, take a or you can try smiling. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale. Hips low, upper body back, biceps back up by the ears, palms face one another. Second set, chair pose. If you like, go to where you left off in first set. Maybe further or not as far. Choice is yours. Find the challenging place where you can keep the breath. Exhale, release into forward fold. And since so many good things come in threes, inhale. Hips low, upper body back, biceps by the ears. Third set, chair pose. For you Star Wars fans, it's chair pose strikes back. And if you need to, take a maybe give me a nice big smile. Maybe some people doing this really hate me, and that's okay. All valid. Exhale, hang heavy, forward fold. Inhale, up half, lift. Exhale, release for forward fold. From forward fold, plant your palms, step your feet back, and take yourself through a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Deep inhale. Sigh like ha. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Silently step your foot between the hands. Pivot the back heel down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, peel open. Warrior two. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Gaze over right shoulder. Flip your right palm up. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, right hand up. Left hand comes to your back. Calf, thigh, or you can wrap around and grab the inside of right thigh. Only if your palm is face down for this one though. Warrior two from the waist down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Top shoulder forward, bottom shoulder back. If next allowing, look up towards your top hand. Reach up to the ceiling. Use your left palm to press into the body. Try to lift up even more. Exhale, unravel, plant your palms, step the foot back, take yourself through a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Inhale. Sigh like ha. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee towards nose, silently step the foot between the hands. Back heel down. Inhale, rise up into warrior one. Exhale, peel open warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze over left shoulder. Then flip your left palm up. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left hand up, right hand comes to back calf, thigh, or wrapped around, grab the inside of left thigh. Wherever your right hand is, make sure the palm is face down. Shoulders away from your ears. Top shoulder forward. Bottom shoulder back. If next allowing, look up to the ceiling. Try to reach up. Push with the push the body away with the right palm, so assist you more in the lift. Exhale, unravel. Plant the palms, step the feet back, take a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Deep inhale. Big sigh. And inhale. Right leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Silently step the foot between the hands. Pivot your back heel down. Tent up on the fingertips. Think right knee in line with ankle. Toe heel the right foot out to the right. Right hip back, left hip forward. Then inhale, bring both arms back behind you, palms face down. Lift the upper body off the thigh so there's a diagonal line from the back of the heel, back heel, to the crown of your head. Gaze in front of the foot. Arm, shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. And inhale, interlace the fingers. Pull your fingers down towards the back heel. Open up the chest. Exhale, both biceps frame the face, palms face one another. Extended power lunge. Keep the belly up and in. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, peel open. Warrior two, right arm forward, left arm back. Gaze over right shoulder. Inhale, start to reach forward. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. If next allowing, look up towards the top hand. Feel for up dog through the chest. Two arms in one line. If you can see the back of the top hand, it's a good indication. Most of the time, move top hand back and forward slightly. If you need to modify, bring bottom forearm up to thigh and push your upper body away. Try to reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your left bicep to frame your face, palm face down. Reach towards the side room. Stay here, or inhale, both biceps up by the ears, core strengthener. Top shoulder back, bottom shoulder forward. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release, both hands down to the mat. Step the back foot in. If you need to, you can toe heel the right foot out to the right a little more. Inhale, left hand down, right hand up. If next allowing, look up towards the top hand. Exhale, place your hand at the base of the spine. Move the right hip down and forward. And inhale, right hip back, hand back up to the ceiling. Feel for two arms in one line as you reach up. Then exhale, release. Adjust your stance if needed. Bring both hands to the instep of right foot. It's hand, hand, then foot. Press the right shoulder up against the right knee. Then thread the right arm through the right leg. It's a counterclockwise motion. Interlace your fingers on top of the ankle for ankle bind. Let your head be heavy. I tend to see a lot of people do this, and just make sure that it's actually this instead. Keep the spine round. It's like you're trying to pull your upper body through the leg. Then exhale, unravel. Inhale, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, drop your top arm down the back. Reach for the inside of the right thigh, half bind. If you need to, stay here. If you choose to go for full bind, keep the shoulders in alignment, so shoulders stay like this as opposed to like this. And thread the right arm through the right leg. Reach for the fingertips. Whichever bind you have, inhale. Shoulders away from your ears. Twist up to the ceiling. Exhale, release, plant the palms, step your feet back, take a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Deep inhale. Big sigh, like Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose, silently step the foot between the hands. Back heel down, left knee in line with ankle. Toe heel the left foot out to the left as you move left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, both bicep, arms back behind you, palms face down. Belly up and in as you feel for the diagonal line from back of from the back heel all the way up to the crown of the head. Inhale, interlace the fingers at the base of the spine. Pull your fingertips down, open up the chest. Exhale, both biceps frame the face, palms face one another. Keep the belly up and in, core strong. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, heel open, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze over left shoulder. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. If next allowing, you can look up towards the top ceiling. Puff up the chest, nice and proud. Think two arms in one line. Same option to modify bottom forearm to thigh if needed. But push your mat away. Reach up to the ceiling. Maybe squeeze the muscles of the top arm. Exhale. Right bicep to frame your face, palm face down. Reach towards the side of the room. Stay here. Or inhale, both biceps up by the ears, palms face one another, core strengthener. Top shoulder, back, bottom shoulder forward. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release. Both hands come to frame the foot. You can step the back foot in if needed. Toe heel, left foot out to the left. Inhale, right hand down this time. Left hand up. If next allowing, look up towards your top hand. Then exhale, place the hand at the base of the spine. Move the hip down and left hip down and forward. It's okay if you come out of the twist a little bit. Inhale, left hand back up to the ceiling as you reach up. Exhale, both hands to the instep of left foot. It's foot, hand, hand. You can adjust your stance if needed. Maybe take a longer and wider stance. And take the left shoulder. Press up against the inside of left knee. And thread in a clockwise motion. Left arm through the leg. Interlace fingers on top of the ankle vine. Let your head be heavy. Maybe one day your head will go through the leg. Exhale, unravel. Inhale, left hand down, right hand up, side angle pose. Exhale, drop the top arm down your back, reach for the inside of left thigh. Shoulders away from your ears. Same option, stay here, or choose to go for full bind. Thread the left arm through the left leg, reach for the fingertips. Inhale, twist up towards the ceiling, lead with the chest, the gaze will follow. Exhale, release, plant your palms, step the foot back, take yourself through a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Deep inhale. Sigh like inhale. Right leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Silently step the foot between the hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Right knee in line with ankle. You can toe heel the right foot up to the right if you like. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, rise up into high crescent lunge. Biceps by the ears, palms face one another. Squeeze the back leg nice and strong. Exhale. Place the hands on the hips and move right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, biceps back up by the ears. Just like Warrior One, except you're on the balls of the back foot. And exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Next allowing, look towards the side or the back hand. Reach your arms in opposite directions. Hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up, high lunge. Maybe look up, reach up, go for a back bend. And then exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Step the foot back, take yourself through a flow. From down dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose, silently step the foot between the hands. Left knee in line with ankle. Back heel stays lifted, toe heel left foot out to the left. It's left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale. Rise up, high crescent lunge, left side. Keep the back leg nice and strong. Exhale, hands on the hips, move left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, back up, high lunge. Then exhale, right arm forward, this time left arm back. Keep the gaze either to the side or towards the back hand. Inhale, reach. 3, 2, 1. Then hold. Then inhale, biceps back up by the ears, high lunge. Maybe look up, reach up, take a back bend. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat, step the foot back, take a flow. From down dog, exhale the air out. Big inhale. Sigh. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Silently step the foot between the hands. Lower your back leg all the way down. Untuck the toes so the top of the foot's on the mat. Keep the right knee in line with the ankle. It can adjust the stance if needed. Let your head be heavy. Exhale. Let gravity pull your hips down to the mat. If you like, stay here, or bend the back knee. You can double up on the mat if you need to. Lift the back foot up off of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine forward. Exhale, reach with right arm. Grab onto the outside or the inside, whichever is better, of the left foot. Keep the spine long. You can either gaze down or to the side wall as you pull the back heel towards the glute. Breathe. Take about 3 breaths. Exhale, release. Shift the weight back so that the left hip is in line with the left knee. Start to straighten the right leg. Flex your toes in towards your face. Inhale, extend the spine forward. Exhale, lower upper body down. Let your head be heavy.
It's okay if right knee is slightly bent, but keep the leg as straight as possible. Stay here if you like, or if you want more, try to go for full splits. Start to straighten both legs. It's okay if you don't make it all the way down. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, rebend the right knee, shift the weight back forward. Step the foot back so that you're in tabletop position. Couple rounds of cat-cow tilts. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And one more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, tuck the toes into the mat. Lift your hips up high for down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Silently step the foot between the hands. Lower the back leg down. Untuck the toes so the top of the foot's on the mat. Left knee in line with ankle. Adjust the stance if you need to. Hands can be any way that's comfortable for you. I like to make soft fists personally. Let the head be heavy. Allow gravity to pull the hips down. Pay attention to the exhale. Stay here if you like, or lift the back foot, and you can double up on the mat if you need to. Intent up on the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, reach with the left arm this time. Grab onto either inside or outside edge of right foot. Keep the gaze either at the front of the mat or to the side of the room. Keep a long spine. Breathe. Exhale, release. Shift the weight back so that right hip is in line with the right knee. Straighten the left leg, toes flexed in towards your face. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, puff up the chest, lower the upper body over the left leg. Flex the toes towards your face. If needed to avoid hyperextension, take a slight bend at the left knee. Otherwise, keep the leg as straight as possible. Then inhale, shift your weight forward. If you like to, you can stay in the half splits, or you can try the full splits. Straighten both legs. Again, it's okay if your hips don't come all the way down. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, rebend the left knee, shift the weight forward. Step the knee back, come back into tabletop position. Couple rounds, cat-cow tilts.
Inhale to neutral tabletop position. Exhale, tuck your toes into the mat. Lift the hips up high, down dog. Then bend the knees. Walk your hands back to meet your feet this time. So it's a little bit different. Then separate your feet as wide as the mat. Heels slightly in, tops of feet slightly out. Exhale, let your upper body be nice and loose. Then take a deep bend in the knees. You can catch yourself on the mat if you need to. If needed, stay tented up on the fingertips. If you can, try to shift the weight back, and if heels are lifted, try to lower them if possible, but it's okay if not. And if you want more, press your palms together at heart center. And if hands are at heart center, squeeze knees into elbows, eyes closed. Upper body back if possible. Hold for 3 breaths. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Lift the hips up. Step your feet and hips width distance apart. And take a big sigh. Hang heavy in a forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release for forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up, mountain pose. If you like, take a mini back bend. And then exhale, release for forward fold. Plant your palms, walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Bring right knee behind the right wrist. Lower your shin down in front of you at an angle. Then lower your back leg down, untuck the toes so the top of the foot's on the mat. Walk the foot as far forward as you right foot as far forward as you possibly can. Then tent up onto fingertips. Right hip back, left hip forward. If you need to, stay here. Otherwise, lead with the chest, lower your upper body over the right leg. Find a place for forehead to rest. Exhale the air out. Deep inhale. Hum like If you want a little bit more, you can continue to walk the right foot forward. Sometimes it slides back, and that's okay too. Find your stillness. This is a hip opener pose, and the hips do so much for us throughout our lives. They tend to carry a lot of day-to-day motions, and sometimes a lot of emotions that are stored in the body. So just notice whatever it is that you're experiencing right now in this moment. Inhale, press one palm into the mat, then the other. Lift your upper body back up. Tuck the back toes in, lift the back leg, step your foot back. You can take a flow or go to down dog and shake your leg out, or you can do both. From down dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Lower your shin down in front of you at an angle. Then lower your back leg down and tuck your toes so the top of the foot's on the mat. Inhale, tent up on your fingertips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Exhale, lead with the chest. Lower your upper body over the left leg. Find a place for your forehead to rest. And if you like, you can walk your left foot a little further forward. It's okay if it takes a minute to get situated, but find stillness when you can. Exhale all the air out. Deep inhale, feel the belly get big. If you chose to set an intention for your practice, it's okay if not. And maybe check in with yourself. See where you're at with that. Is it the same? Has it changed? Keep the exhales longer than the inhales. Inhale, press one palm into the mat, then the other. Lift the upper body back up. You can step your foot back. If you like, you can take yourself through one last flow. Or you can go to down dog, shake your leg out. Or again, you have the option to do both. If you choose to flow, just let this one be whatever it is. Then exhale your air out. Big inhale. Big sigh. Inhale forward, upward push-up plank position. Exhale to lead with the chest as slow as you can. Lower the upper body all the way down. Chest comes down first. Then press the center of your chin into your mat. Feet, knees, and thighs all the way in together. Create one solid leg from the waist down. Then press your palms underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows in together, as close together as possible. Exhale, hips into the mat. Inhale, lift the upper body up. Gaze forward or up between the eyebrows. Cobra. If you like to, lift your hands off your mat. Notice where the strength is coming from. Then place the hands back down. Inhale, use only the strength of the back. Lift up to the ceiling. Exhale, release. Arms behind you, palms face up. Heels fall open apart. Place the left cheek on the mat. Elbows bent. Keep the shoulders relaxed. If you like, choose stillness or bend the knees and slowly windshield wiper the legs. Press the center of the chin back to the mat. Bring your feet, knees, and thighs all the way in together. Then lift one hip and then the other. Place arms underneath the hips, palms face down. Feet, knees, and thighs all the way in together, toes pointed. Exhale, push your hands into the mat. Inhale, lift legs up. Maybe inhale, lift a little more. Exhale, release. Arms by the sides, palms face up. Heels open apart. Place the right cheek or the opposite cheek on the mat. If you like, stay still. Or bend the knees. Very slowly windshield wiper the legs. Press the center of the chin to the mat. Arms out in front of you, palms face one another, like you're giving the ceiling a thumbs up. Feet, knees, and thighs all the way in together, one solid leg again. Exhale, press the hips into the mat. Inhale, lift legs up, chest up, arms up, super yogi pose. Keep the gaze forward or up between the eyebrows. Think I inhale, I lift, I exhale, I lengthen. Maybe inhale, lift, a little more. Exhale, release, arms back behind you, palms face up. Heels fall open apart. Place the left cheek on the mat. Press the center of the chin to the mat. If you need to, take another set of super yogi pose. Otherwise, bend your knees, squeeze the knees as close together as possible. Grab onto outer edges of the feet. Toes can be flexed or pointed, whichever works better for you. Exhale, press the hips into the mat. Inhale, lift, kick up, look up, floor bow. Rock your weight forward so you're on the soft part. Focus on the kick. Maybe kick, kick, kick. Exhale, release, arms by your sides, palms face up. Heels fall open apart. Right cheek on the mat this time. Inhale, press one palm into the mat, then the other. Push yourself up to standing on your knees. Knees hips width distance apart. For most people, that's 2 fists between the knees if you like to measure. Place the palms at the base of your spine, fingertips face down. Look up towards the ceiling, lift the chest up. Camel pose. If you can keep the hips in line with the knees, then start to draw a line down the back wall. And if you see the floor, release one hand and the other, grab onto your heels. Breathe in and out through the nose. Keep the teeth together. Eyes open. Chest lifted. Inhale, one hand to your low back, then the other. Slowly lift all the way back up. Head comes up last. Exhale, sit back on your heels. You can sit any way that's most comfortable for you. Maybe it's cross-legged or back on your heels. Or you can choose to sit in a lotus position if you would like. Keep the spine long. Chin to neutral position. Eyes closed. Hands can be anywhere that's meaningful for you. Maybe it's at your third eye or at the heart. Maybe on the thighs, palms face up or face down. Just observe your thoughts. Notice your breath. Let your eyes open. Slowly come back into the space. And whichever way works best for you. Spread your legs out as wide as you possibly can. You can keep the toes flexed or pointed. That's one of those things where it works differently for different bodies. Inhale, biceps up by the ears. Feel for a long spine. Puff up the chest like up dog. Exhale, lead with the chest. Lower your upper body down. Keep a long spine as you reach forward. Try to keep the gaze down. Little to no tension of the neck. You reach forward. Slowly crawl your hands towards the front of the mat as far as you can. Inhale, tuck your chin and slowly roll your upper body all the way back up. And bring your feet all the way in together, toes flexed in towards your face. Take a moment, walk your sits bones out, or you can grab your glutes and pull them out if you like, so that you're sitting directly on the sits bones. Inhale, biceps up by the ears, palms face one another. Extend the spine up. Then bend the knees. Exhale, lead with chest, lower the upper body down, grab onto either shins or feet. Keep the head heavy. Think, I inhale, I lengthen, so pull the upper body towards the feet. I exhale, I lower. If you can keep the stomach up against your thighs, then from here, slowly start to straighten the legs. It's okay if they're not perfectly straight. And if legs are straight and you want a little bit more, bend your elbows out to the sides. Pull your upper body towards the feet. Think, I inhale, I lengthen. I exhale, I lower. Breathe into sensation. That's how you gain flexibility. And then when you're ready to, maybe move a little further. Exhale, release the grip. Inhale, tuck your chin into the mat. Slowly roll the upper body all the way up. Head comes up last. Then press the soles of the feet into the mat. Move your hips forward so you're in the center of the mat. Squeeze the shins all the way together like you're trying to squeeze a golf ball between the shins. Arms out in front of you, palms face one another. Lift the chest up. Inhale, lift shins up parallel to the mat. Toes flexed in towards the face, boat pose. Press the palms. Exhale, press the palms together. Inhale, puff up the chest. Exhale, twist to the right, look over right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, separate your hands. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Scissor kick your legs for 10. Biceps by the ears, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Hug your knees into the chest. Reach for opposite elbows. You can rock side to side if you like to. Then interlace your fingers at the nape of the neck. Elbows spread out wide. Move the knees forward so that the knees are in line with hips. Shins come back to parallel, just like boat pose. We're going to do some bicycle crunches. They're a little different in yoga, so watch me first. It's opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep opposite legs straight. But make sure the knee doesn't go past the hip. So whichever knee is bent stays in line with the hip. And watch me first. Move at your own pace now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Hug your knees into chest. Point the toes. Reach opposite elbows. Maybe you rock side to side a little bit. Then keep the right knee hugged in. Extend the left leg. And whichever way is best, allow the right knee to fall out to the left. Right hand comes either out at a 90-degree angle or towards the right corner of your mat. Gaze over right shoulder. You can keep the left hand anywhere that works best for you. I like to keep it on top of my IT band. That's the outside edge of your thigh muscle. Keep eyes closed or open. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch legs. Right leg straight, left knee comes to the right. Left arm to left corner or out at a 90-degree angle. Gaze over left shoulder. Eyes open or closed. Inhale back to center. Then exhale, grab the outer edges of your feet, open the legs up nice and wide, happy baby pose. You can keep your knees bent or straight. Maybe bend one leg, straighten the other. You can rock side to side, or I like to rock back and forth a little sometimes. Then exhale the air out. Inhale, squeeze everything tight. Exhale, stick the eyes out wide, stick the tongue out, roar like a lion, just go. If you like, do that again. If you have any other last minute poses, now is an opportunity to do them safely on your own mat. Otherwise, if you feel like you're ready to, lower your legs straight out in front of you, tops of the feet fall open apart. Arms by the sides, palms face up. Eyes closed for final Savasana. Or one hand on your heart, other hand on your stomach. It's very good for calming the nervous system. I teach this class as a donation-based class. Donations are not a requirement. They're just whether you are willing and able to. I left my Venmo information in the description. I suggest a donation of $10. However, that's neither a floor nor ceiling. And no matter what, please, I encourage you to do the practice. My schedule for Facebook Live is Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you're not able to do that, I do upload these to my YouTube channel right afterwards, and I leave them in the comments, the link in the comments. So if you're interested, feel free to let me know if you would like to be tagged in that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, share. One more time, exhale the air out. Deep inhale, feel your belly get big. Sigh. I like to end classes with a quote. If this resonates with you, feel free to take it. If not, just leave it. This one's by Osho. Life is always happening for you, especially when it seems like it's not. One more time, exhale your air out. Inhale full through the nose. Sigh. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you're able to. However, I will officially end the video here. Have a lovely rest of your day. Blessed be. Namaste.